Hello, how y'all today?
Pretty good.
Now, Mr. Moulton,
Yes.
you contacted me because you felt there were problems in your relationship. Can you please describe what your relationship is currently like with your wife?
Right now, my relationship is pretty much, I want to say, non-existent to the fact of, I guess, my work schedule. Because I do a radio show in the morning, and in the afternoon, I work from 3 to 11 p.m. So, of course, I'm out working and handling things and getting things done for the sake of my wife and kids. But at the same time, I think the main thing is towards money, to the fact of I don't think the money that I'm making for the income of my household is not being spent properly as it should be. As far as to the fact of how the bills are getting paid late or past due amounts of things, and the phone calls I'm getting and the letters I'm getting. But at the same time, my wife, she has a lot of materialistic things as far as new shoes, clothes, purses, and things like that. So pretty much 9 times out of 10, that's where my money is going. That's what that my hard-earned money that I make is going towards. It goes towards the bills. The bills do get paid, but
Thank you.
it's not being paid before the due dates. It's usually paid 2 or 3 months afterwards. So
Okay.
But I mean, they're still getting paid, so I don't understand the problem.
Mr. Moulton, so would it be safe to say that you love your wife, but you're just unhappy about her spending habits?
yes, I love my wife very much, unconditionally. It just the money that's being spent is it really upsets me because I mean I don't mind her getting things like that. Hell, I even buy her things, but at the same time, it's like don't put stuff like that that's important on the back burner as far as bills and things like that. The bills should be paid on time and paid directly and correctly, and you will still have time to go out and get those things. There'll still be money left for that, money for the savings and things like that. So that's how I feel. The money that's being made is not at all being spent how it's supposed to be.
Okay. Ashley,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about your relationship with Tyler?
It's not a relationship, and I'm glad you finally came to me because I really want to interrupt. But it's not a relationship. He is always at the office. He's always doing his show, and he's always complaining about money. But that's it. That's the only time we ever talk. We talk, even if we do talk, it's about 5 minutes between him doing his show, then him going to his night job. And I'll be at home all day with the kids. So yeah, I do shop. I do give me things. I like to find the things in life. So I don't understand the problem when he's saying the bill should be paid on time. Hell, they get paid. So what is the big issue if I want to go buy a purse or if I want to go spend the money on, let's say, the car note? Yeah, it almost got repossessed, but so what? We still got the car, we still got our house, we still got everything else. I mean, yeah, that's what.
So
But we don't have a relationship. Sorry.
you have a problem with his absence from the home. Have you ever expressed that to him?
When do I have time to express it? When is he ever there for me to even talk to him about anything? He's never at home. So when I do talk to him, the 5 minutes we talk, he's complaining on why they're calling him about the bills. Okay, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about our marriage and everything else. But we don't have time for that.
How long have you felt this way?
We've been married for almost 10 years. About 6 or 7 of them were basically us arguing back and forth.
So
If it's not
the majority of your marriage, you felt
majority of it, because he's always talking about it's all about sports. He's watching sports. He's looking at sports. He's on sports shows, interviewing people about sports. Or then he'll go to his other job, which I understand he's trying to provide for the family, but he ain't never home. We don't know him. So yeah, I do spend my money on stuff like that because it makes me happy. I like to find the things.
okay. Would you say you're unhappy with your marriage or just unsettled?
I'm unhappy with the way that things are going. Um, but don't know if it's. I wouldn't say unsettled because as far as what I consider as settled is for finances. We're good on that end. Unhappy, yeah. We never spend any time with each other. Like I don't know him. I know his credit cards. I know that. But as far as him personally, I don't know him. He's never around. So yeah, that's why I don't mind going to a store or getting kids things like that because it gives me something to do. I'm a stay-at-home wife. I'm always at the house. If I don't go out and work out, what else am I supposed to do? He ain't there.
Okay. Byron, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate the happiness of your marriage.
Right now, I rate that as a 2.
Until,
The reason I even give that
mm.
even that much is the fact of she did support me at first with the radio show.
At first,
At
like
first.
I don't do it now. Like I'm not at home now supporting you now. You want me to listen to the show every goddamn 5 seconds, but I can't do it now. Okay, go ahead.
You don't even do it now. So I mean, what's the point of you even saying you support that or anything like that?
Well, how do I not support it if every 5 seconds you talking about it? Oh, that's the only thing, the only kind of conversation we do have.
I believe she asked me the question, so I'm going to answer it. So right now I say a 2 because how everything just fluctuates year after year. But you know, I'm saying with my show on the rise and going up, year after year that my show goes on, you know, our relationship fluctuates and it goes down, it slumps. I mean, like she said, she knows my credit cards more than me, which I gave her the responsibility of, you know, the accounts and the credit cards. Okay, all I need you to do is just take care of the bills, pay this and pay that. That's all you have to do. But I check my bank statements and it's Louis Vuitton, you know, Gucci stuff. You know, it's stuff like that that's being shown on there. And I don't. And it's like, where's my money going to?
Station on the basket.
Go back up there.
Station on the basket.
Okay. What is it? Go back upstairs.
Okay. Now, you seem to spend a lot of time um, at home or with your children. What other hobbies do you have?
I'm a pretty busy person. Like, I go out. This is my day. I wake up, get the kids ready for school and everything. So I go ahead and cook a little breakfast and what have you, and then take them to school. And then I have to go and do my yoga, and you know, probably swim or something like that. That probably takes a good hour, probably an hour and a half. And then you know, basically I go out shopping. Like most of my friends and things are at work. Thank God, like I don't have a daily job or anything, so I don't. You know, I just go to the store to shop until he finally calls me, and then I try to have a conversation with him for the 5 minutes that he has available for me, and that's about it. And then get the kids ready, like pick them up.
With him being away from the home so much, would you say communication is a problem for you too?
Most definitely. Like we never talk anymore.
Okay.
So he doesn't even know me. Like we never even talk. So I don't understand. Like all of a sudden he was like, "Well, we have an issue. We're gonna come to counseling." I haven't said about going to counseling or anything because I don't even want to admit this, you know, to anybody. So yeah, it's a big problem.
Byron, what other steps have y'all taken to improve your marriage before seeking therapy?
Well, as far as the communication part goes, I try to communicate with her as much as I can. As far as when I do get home late, I don't get home till at least when I get off work. I get home at least 11:15, 11:20. So it used to be to a point where she'll wait up for me until I get home, and we'll try to communicate or talk like that. But now, once I get home, she sleep. Or by the time when the morning comes, my show starts at 10